We are closely watching developments in Bahrain, Yemen, and other countries. We view the recent events in Libya with particularly grave concern. The current situation is unpredictable and could go in any number of directions, many of them dangerous. At this critical juncture, it is imperative that the international community maintain unity and act together to ensure a prompt and peaceful transition. I want to underscore what my special advisors on the prevention of genocide and the responsibility to protect said yesterday. The reported nature and scale of the attacks on civilians are egregious violations of international humanitarian and human rights law. I condemn them loudly and without qualification. Those responsible must be held accountable in courts of law. Ladies and gentlemen, in the Middle East today, we see people, especially young people, pushing the frontiers of freedom. Yesterday, the Security Council and League of Arab States each sent a strong and unequivocal message: no violence and respect for human rights. The world has spoken with one voice. The government of Libya must meet its responsibility to protect its people. In the days ahead, I will engage widely with the member states. Earlier this afternoon, I convened a meeting of my senior advisors on Libya and the broader situation in the region. Just a few moments ago, I also conferred with the Secretary General of League of Arab States, Amr Moussa. Tomorrow, I will dispatch our Undersecretary General for Political Affairs, Lynn Pascoe, to Egypt. He will be accompanied by Ms. Rima Khalaf, Executive Secretary of the Economic and Social Commission for Western Asia, ESCOWA, as well as colleagues from the United Nations Development Program, UNDP, the Office of the High Commissioner for Human Rights, and Department of Political Affairs. This weekend, I will dispatch a senior official of Department of Political Affairs, Jamal Ben Omar. He will travel to Tunisia. As you may know, UN High Commissioner for Human Rights has already dispatched a team to Tunisia. I welcome the decision of the Human Rights Council to convene a special session on Friday, including the possible establishment of an international inquiry into the events in Libya. We remain extremely concerned about the humanitarian situation. United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, UNHCR, has appealed to Libya's neighbors in Europe and North Africa not to return people fleeing the country. Let me conclude by repeating here what I have said almost daily since this crisis began. The violence must stop. Attacks against civilians are a serious violation of international humanitarian and human rights law. Those responsible for brutally shedding the blood of innocents must be punished. Thank you very much.
First question.
That is why I have strongly condemned again and again on what he had done. This is totally unacceptable. After such long and extensive discussions, and after my such a strong urge and even appeal to him, he did to that. This is not acceptable. That is why Security Council and League of Arab States have taken strong measures, and I'm sure that the international community are considering a broad range of options. Again, I leave it to the Security Council to discuss and determine the future course of action. They have taken very strong action yesterday. have to we'll have to see the development of situation. International community have spoken strongly. Now, all these things needs to be determined by the people of Libya for their future. Then I will very continuously and closely follow this situation, and I'll have an opportunity of addressing this issue with you. Thank you.